This is a big win for Gen Zs. Gen Zs, my cousins, kudos. Good job. Well done. But it is not yet over. Lagat, Eliud Lagat should be jailed. Aingie ndani ya jela. Ile life ya yule kijana Albert Ojwang matters a lot. Matters a lot. Stepping aside is not the solution. Yes. Na wewe na nyinyi akina Kipchumba Murkomen, William Ruto, please, huyu mtu msicheze hii mambo ya games hapa za kienyeji zenye tumejua hapa Kenya mmezoea. Eti resign from police aenda apatiwe kazi kwingine, level nyingine. Hapana. Hapana. Huyu ni muuaji, a murderer, a killer. Hakuna kitu unaweza equate na life ya mtu. That one I can tell you. Secondly, na hii ifanyike kabla ya mazishi ya the late Albert. Ifanyike kabla ya hiyo mazishi. Hiyo tunasema hapa openly. Before the burial date of Albert Ojwang. Najua hii excuse ya investigative agencies wanafanya investigation. Kwanza ile siku uongozi mpya itaingia parliament, watu washajua nani amemuua Ojwang. Alafu mnaanza kutumia mambo ya investigation. Hiyo kipengele lazima ibadilishwe kwa katiba yetu ya Kenya. In fact, huyu Lagat afunguliwe mashtaka, awekwe ndani ya jela, kesi sungumza akiwa ndani ya jela. Ku step aside, as far as I'm concerned, mimi and Ruche is a public PR. Lakini sasa tunataka majenizi msukume zaidi. Hiyo anga yenye mrace na hii kutangaza maandamano ya kesho, ya Thursday, na hii mambo ya 25th June, nafikiria ndio imefanya hawa kwa adjust. Washajua venye majenizi walikuwa wamepanga. Ndio imebidi huyo akaambiwa tenda your step aside temporarily. Si mambo na temporarily, it should be permanent. Get it right from my end. That's my position as in Ruch.
Now this is some good news. Sasa kitu yenye imebaki, tunataka kumuona kotini. Yes, tunataka kumuona kotini. So does the pressure increase or decrease? Does the pressure increase or decrease? It increases. Hii tuko na jibu, it increases. Sasa Kenya kimebaki, tunataka kumuona kotini. Suspect number 1. I want to see him in court. Thank you.
Lagat ameresign, Eliud Lagat. But Murkomen atusomea at we are glorifying criminals. It is Gaucho and his goons, the goons of Zakaja, who burnt the vehicles. Not us, not the Gen.
Guys, finally, Eliud Lagat amekubali to step aside. Amekubali to step aside. My big question is this. Do we have to push this government to the corner? Do you understand what people are going through? Uko kwa ground. Do they know how many people were tear gas for just Lagat to step aside? For just Kenyans to get justice? Finally, I'm a step aside for investigation. And yet investigation is done.
Respect Kenyans, by the way. Yeah, and right now when the young people says that they're going to do it, they will do it. And they don't care how many people you're going to eliminate. They don't care. When they say tutatoka, tutatoka. Now watu wamekaa hivyo kaonea 25th wameionea 17. Waka advise Eliud wakaambia, listen, step aside. Step aside, Buddha, because you one person cannot burn this country. You have done an honorable thing that you should have done from the word go. You should have said, listen, I also want to know the truth because I didn't participate in anything. Hata Murkomen anatoka kukutetea like who? Like what? things are boiling out nicely. Hata kama mtaifanya cover up, but the pressure has made you step aside. Yeah, you have stepped aside because of the pressure. Because if you are genuine, you should have done that from the word go. Injecting, yani sindano zinaingia, We are not qualified physicians, but we give the right injections. Wow.
The prime suspect in the murder of teacher Albert Ojwang, DIG Lagat, Eliud Lagat, has stepped aside. Sasa, apart from the vipindi na nini, we want to see Eliud Lagat in jail, in remand, like the rest of the suspects. Otherwise, hizi vipindi zingine za nini hatutanunua. Hapana. Stepping aside is not enough. We want to see him in jail. Yes. And if we don't so, by the way, we can do a civil arrest. We can do a civil arrest. Very simple. We will do a civil arrest. And the 101 officers from NIS, from DCI, the killer squad, we want to see it disbanded with immediate effect. This must stop. The killing, torturing of young people in this nation must come to. Ojwang must be the last person to die because of criticizing the government.
Has the Deputy Inspector General of Police, that is Eliud Lagat, resigned or, just stepped aside from office pending the completion of investigations into the unaliving of Albert Ojwang? That is the big question, and I'll tell you why. Now, from the press release doing rounds on the internet, he says that he has stepped aside from office and it's his deputy who's going to do what? To handle his duties. And that is what raises questions. Why? Because if he actually resigned, then there should have been a letter addressed to his senior, that is the IG Douglas Kanja. Plus, he is not supposed to be the one who delegates his duties after resigning to his junior. It's the appointing authority that decides who then does his duties. So kuna tunasema hapa ni kama kuna mchezo wa tauni. And of course, there are people who are also going on to call for his prosecution. Anasema resignation is okay, but resignation is not enough. He should be prosecuted. What do you guys think about this latest development?
Yeah. To step aside, as far as I'm concerned, mimi and Ruche is a public PR. Lakini sasa tunataka majenizi msukume zaidi. Hiyo anga yenye mraisi na hii kutangaza maandamano ya kesho, ya Thursday, na hii mambo ya 25th June, nafikiria ndio imefanya hawa kwa adjust. Washajua venye majenizi walikuwa wamepanga. Ndio imebidi huyo akaambiwa tenda step aside temporarily. Si mambo na temporarily. It should be permanent. Get it right from my end. That's my position as Enruchi.